everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Is the Bold and the Beautiful replacing Steffy Forrester? This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, all eyes will be on youngsters Will Spencer Jr., Crew Morrow, and his girlfriend Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace. The soap writers are really pushing the hip new couple at Forrester Creations. But Electra Forrester has some big shoes to fill if they are trying to fill the hole Steffy Forrester left. Here's what's coming up next on B&B, spoilers down below. So long, Steffy. Earlier this month, Steffy Forrester left the CBS soap and went off the canvas. Steffy told her family she needs some space to get her head together. But fans know the exit really was because of Jacqueline McStay's Woods maternity leave. Before Woods left to have baby number 5, Steffy was front and center on the daytime TV show and took up the majority of the show's airtime. Since Steffy Forrester's exit, there has been a noticeable void on The Bold and the Beautiful. But do the writers really think that Electra Forrester can remedy that situation? When Linnea Grace arrived, viewers commented that Electra looked a lot like her cousin Steffy. But at the end of the day, she's not Queen Steffy, and as far as fans are concerned, Woods is irreplaceable. Electra's career heats up. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that Electra Forrester is going to see a lot of action the next couple weeks, and Linnea Grace is going to get a chance to show off her acting chops. Electra's romance with Will Spencer Jr. is going to heat up, and her career at Forrester Creations is taking off too. Plus, Bold previews hint another violent showdown with Luna Nozawa could also be brewing. This is definitely Linnea Grace's time to shine. Are you a fan of Electra Forrester? Do you think the new character will be able to fill the void left by Steffy Forrester? For decades, The Bold and the Beautiful has been defined by its glamorous characters, tangled romances, and shocking betrayals. And among all the iconic faces who have walked through the halls of Forrester Creations, none has been quite as magnetic as Steffy Forrester. Fierce, bold, passionate, and at times polarizing, Steffy has carved her place as one of the soap's modern-day queens. But now, whispers in the soap world have sparked a firestorm of speculation. Is Steffy Forrester about to be replaced? The question alone has sent fans into a frenzy. Jacqueline McStay's Wood, who has embodied Steffy since 2008, is deeply beloved. She has taken Steffy through unimaginable highs and lows. From her wild romances with Liam and Finn, to fierce showdowns with Hope, to her moments of vulnerability in the face of tragedy. Wood's Emmy-winning performance has elevated Steffy beyond just a soap character. She's become a cultural staple for B&B devotees. And yet, soaps live in a world of unpredictability. Actors take breaks, producers make bold choices, and sometimes, characters are recast. Could Steffy be next? A legacy role. Steffy Forrester is no ordinary character. As the daughter of Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes, and the granddaughter of matriarch Stephanie Forrester, she represents the continuation of a dynasty. Her name alone ties her to the foundation of the show. In many ways, she is the modern embodiment of Stephanie herself, tough, uncompromising, and fiercely protective of her family. Replacing a character like this wouldn't be as simple as swapping one actress for another. It would mean reshaping one of the show's cornerstones. Steffy doesn't just orbit storylines, she drives them. Her rivalries with Hope, her complicated love life, her role as CEO at Forrester Creations, and her fierce marriage with Finn all anchor the canvas of B&B. Fans have long accepted recasts for characters like Ridge, Brooke, or even Taylor. But Steffy? That feels like a risk of nuclear proportions. Why fans are worried? Rumors about a Steffy replacement often pop up whenever Jacqueline McStay's Wood takes a break. As a mother of 4, Wood has frequently stepped away from maternity leave, and each time, the show has written Steffy out temporarily. During those periods, some fans have speculated whether producers might consider recasting the role to keep storylines flowing at full speed. The latest chatter began after Wood's recent absences paired with swirling speculation about upcoming plots. With B&B rumored to be entering another cycle of high-stakes drama at Forrester Creations, viewers can't help but wonder, if Jacqueline can't commit full-time, would producers take the daring step of recasting her most famous role? From a production standpoint, soap operas live and die by momentum. If a character disappears too often, the story can lose steam. Steffy's absence, in particular, has sometimes left a void. Without her, Hope's storylines often lose their foil, Liam seems adrift, and Finn's heroics lack their emotional anchor. A recast could ensure that Steffy remains central to the canvas no matter what. It could also introduce a fresh interpretation of the character. Soap history is filled with successful recasts. Think of how Thorsten Kaye took over Ridge or how Krista Allen reinvented Taylor. If the writing is strong, fans eventually adapt. The case against it. But here's the problem. Steffy isn't just another role. Jacqueline McSinswood has blended her own personality into Steffy's DNA. Her charisma, intensity, and unique blend of toughness and vulnerability have made the character feel inseparable from the actress. When Wood delivers a fierce boardroom takedown or a tearful confession, fans believe it because she is Steffy. The risk of replacing her is that no matter how talented a new actress might be, viewers could revolt. Soap fans are loyal, and they don't forgive easily when a beloved performer is replaced without necessity. Producers would need to weigh whether the potential gain of keeping Steffy on screen outweighs the backlash of losing Jacqueline in the role. Possible scenarios. So what could actually happen? Here are a few creative possibilities being whispered among fans. Temporary recast. If Jacqueline needs extended leave again, producers might opt for a short-term replacement. This has precedent in soaps, where actors step in temporarily until the original star returns. It would allow the storyline to move forward while keeping the door open for Wood's return. A Steffy exit storyline. If Wood decides to step away permanently, the show might write Steffy out dramatically. A shocking exit, perhaps connected to one of B&B's classic rivalries, could shake up the canvas while preserving Steffy's legacy. A full recast, the boldest choice. Bringing in a new actress full-time could reset the character. But it would require careful casting and a storyline strong enough to convince viewers that Steffy's essence lives on, even with a new face. Split focus. The show could gradually shift more storyline weight onto other characters, like Hope, Finn, or Thomas, reducing Steffy's prominence so her absences feel less disruptive. The fan's voice. One thing is certain, fans are watching closely. Social media lights up whenever Steffy is off-screen, with viewers demanding her return. They see her as vital not just for the drama, but for the balance of power in B&B's central rivalries. Without Steffy, Hope's triumphs feel less earned, and Liam's waffling feels aimless. In fact, Steffy's chemistry with nearly every character, whether adversarial or romantic, keeps the show buzzing. She can battle Brooke one moment and share tender scenes with Ridge the next. That kind of versatility is rare. What Jacqueline brings. At the heart of this discussion is the undeniable fact. Jacqueline McSinswood has elevated the bold and the beautiful. Her Steffy isn't just glamorous and strong, she's layered. She shows the strength of a businesswoman, the vulnerability of a daughter, and the passion of a lover. Wood has spoken before about loving the role and her gratitude for the fans, but she has also emphasized her devotion to family. As her life evolves, so does her ability to commit full-time. This tension is likely what fuels the whispers of a potential replacement. Final thoughts. So, is the bold and the beautiful replacing Steffy Forrester? The short answer, probably not anytime soon. Jacqueline McSinswood remains too beloved, too essential, and too iconic to risk a permanent recast without extraordinary circumstances. But the long answer is more complicated. Soaps are living, breathing entities that adapt constantly. If the producers ever faced a scenario where Steffy's absence disrupted the show's momentum, they might consider bold moves. That could mean a temporary recast, a shocking exit, or even a permanent new face.